let's talk about the easiest, cheapest, and best return on investment for when you sell your home. It's not the kitchen remodel, guys. It's not the new floors or even that primary bathroom renovation. The one thing that will net you more money is paint. That's it, paint. I love it, it's so simple. Buyers do not want to work, everybody. We're gonna do the work for them and make your house move-in ready. Bold paint choices means limited showings, right? And limited showings means no offers. So today we are gonna have a clean slate. We're gonna talk about the science of selling with paint. What colors are working and which ones you definitely need to stay away from. We are gonna show you real listings on the MLS with those bold paint choices and how a quick refresh created a bigger, warmer, and more inviting space. We're also gonna dig into the exact paint color. I'm telling you the exact name. I'm gonna give you the exact number that goes along with it, so there is no problems when you walk into your favorite hardware store. We don't have to deal with color swatches anymore. There's no debate about it because you know, just as well as I do, one little hue change can change the entire look of a room, and I don't want that error to happen to you. We are gonna go room by room. We're gonna show you exactly what works where. And when you need to say, Michelle, I can't take this anymore, I need to have it all written down for me, I'm gonna say, don't worry, breathe, I got you, because we have our seller's playbook. Click on the QR code, and if you can download it now, please do so. It's an easy way that you have all the info right there on your phone. Okay, let's get started. I want to save you big money by just painting a room. So first off, I want you to understand why paint matters so much when you're selling a house. It's because paint is one of the most affordable updates with the highest return on investment. So according to real estate studies, homes with fresh, neutral paint often sell for thousands more compared to those dated, bold colors. Think of it this way, paint is like your home's outfit for the big day. You wouldn't go on an interview with sweatpants, right? No. The right paint sets the stage and helps buyers picture themselves living in your home. So I do have a quick story to bring this home for you, no pun intended. The other day I took a client into a house where the office was a bold red, and he immediately said, well, this is gonna have to go, deduct it from the offer. And I'm thinking, really? It's $50 paint, not really that big of a deal, right? But we're talking about your money that's flying out the window all because of a red wall. As a matter of fact, it didn't even make his list of houses. I was the one that was like, listen, this really does check everything off of your want list. Let's go see the house anyway. I persuaded him to view it, and guess what? He ultimately put an offer on that house because the red paint wasn't gonna be on the walls anymore. So I tell you this, guys, because buyers want to see move-in ready homes. I'm really honest when I say they do not want to lift a finger anymore. It's not like the olden days where they're thinking, oh, I could really rehab this space and put my touches on it. No, they want it done for them. So if your home is not list ready and the photos are great, your showings will be minimal, offers will be lower, all based on paint. Isn't it so crazy? A good quality gallon of paint is less than $100, and buyers are willing to spend thousands more to avoid the hassle of buying a $100 gallon of paint and doing it themselves. It really is mind-boggling, but hey, this is the day that we live in, right? And that is why paint offers you the best ROI. It truly is the magic of paint. It is real. All right, let's talk about the magic colors. Spoiler alert, everybody, neutral wins all the time. But not all neutrals are created equal. So here are some top choices that consistently wow buyers. Remember when I told you I was gonna give you the exact names? Here we go. Let's first talk about each genre of color. We're gonna start off with soft gray. So I want you to think Sherwin-Williams Repose Gray or Benjamin Moore Gray Owl. These shades are warm enough to feel inviting, but also modern enough to look clean and stylish. These are great colors for living rooms, hallways, and bedrooms. The next category of colors is warm beiges. Sometimes people refer to them as Greiges, like that gray and beige together. It's that sweet spot. Well, Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams checks off this bucket of colors. It's super adaptable. It's beautiful, and with beautiful lighting on top of that, it pairs so well with warm furniture, often used to accentuate open floor plans. So that is a great idea for you for that kitchen living room space that's all in one. Okay, your classic whites and off-whites, those are still a hit. Buyers love clean walls, and white instantly makes the space look bigger and brighter. So here we go on this. Chantilly Lace by Benjamin Moore, or Alabaster again by Sherwin-Williams. You know that's my fave. These are great for kitchens, kitchen trims, bathrooms. It adds that crisp, fresh feel. So some people are still into soft blues. And quick side note, my husband's an architect, and the interior designers in his office actually said right now, 2025, blues are still a thing. I was kind of shocked too. But here we go. Let me talk to you about blues. Light blues are especially good for bathrooms, sometimes bedrooms. It adds that calm feeling with a spa-like environment. Zillow actually reported that homes with blue bathrooms sold for more on average. Isn't that weird? I thought it was weird, so I wanted to tell you. Let's talk about a different color set, earthy greens. Subtle sage, muted green tones like October Mist by Benjamin Moore, they are trending right now. They bring a natural, organic vibe without feeling too overwhelming that the walls are green. Now, you don't need to paint your whole house one color. Strategic placement is key. So let's talk about what colors you should put in each room. So we're gonna start off with living rooms and family rooms. You wanna go with a more gray or grayish. They're versatile, they pair well with some wood tones and modern furniture, and it makes your space look so much bigger. Bedrooms, like I just said, maybe that soft blue or that gentle green to add to that restful retreat feel. Bathrooms, you could go crisp white, maybe a spa blue to make your space feel a little bit more luxurious. And kitchens, you typically want to stay in the white family or that light grayish feel. It's a timeless look that'll make your space look bigger as well. Some people, a little side note here, if you have a huge island, they choose a deeper color on the bottom part of the island. It's very in nowadays. It's that two-tone look. So when you walk into houses, it makes it feel more modern because that's a newer concept that's happening right now. Hallways and connecting spaces. You want to keep it consistent. A light neutral tone throughout ties the whole house together. And I just want to reiterate, consistency really does matter. If every room is a different bold color, buyers get really distracted, and that magic that I keep talking about fades away. So we want to make sure that the home in its entirety feels like it is a seamless flow. So before you grab a paintbrush, I want to make sure that you know some mistakes that you should avoid. So we're talking about light and airy, right? So obviously one of the first mistakes is going the opposite of that, which is too dark, because dark colors can make rooms feel small, and it's just not a good feel on those listing photos, trust me. Now, if we're talking about an accent wall, yeah, that's one wall. Maybe it's a smaller wall, but if it's for a big space, you want to avoid that. If you go too trendy, yes, those neon green rooms, that bright purple in your daughter's room, yeah, that's super fun. But buyers, like I said, they don't want to repaint. So think about that the next time you're redoing your child's room. So here's a tidbit for you. Instead of putting those bold colors on the walls, put it on their bed comforter or just their throw pillows. So when they're done with that color, you could easily just switch those out and move on. Cheap paint, don't do it. I laugh because you can really tell, guys, low-end paint can look streaky and it just wears so badly. As soon as your kid bumps a wall, you're gonna have a mark on it. You're not gonna be able to get it out, and it's gonna be a mess. Do it the right way from the beginning. Don't get cheap paint. Also, don't skip the prep work. Patch all of those nail holes, clean the walls first. Buyers, trust me, they're gonna notice if you take these shortcuts. So there you have it, the magic paint colors home buyers love. To recap for you, we have those soft grays, those warm greiges, the crisp whites, the calming blues, and the natural greens. With just a few cans of paint, you can completely transform the feel of your house and make it irresistible for buyers. So if you're thinking about selling soon, don't forget to download our Seller's Playbook, click on the QR code, and get it for free. I will even offer a free valuation of your property no matter where you live in the United States. And I love talking to you guys. The last person who downloaded this, I called them, and ironically, guess where they were headed? To the paint store. I'm not even kidding. And we chatted right before she went into the paint store, and guess what I told her? Alabaster, Sherwin-Williams. And it was a go. And I actually contacted her last week. She used it, and now she has her house on the market. Thanks for watching, guys. I love sharing these tips with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss my next video on easy ways to maximize your home's value. See you next time.